Merry Christmas, LEGO fans! Hi everybody, I'm Mickey Mouse from Walt Disney, the studio behind such classics as Pinocchio, Mary Poppins, and The Lion King. What's up, Doc? I'm Bugs Bunny from Warner Brothers, the studio behind such classics as The Wizard of Oz, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and The Polar Express. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, from Jim Henson, the studio behind such classics as The Muppet Show, The Muppet Christmas Carol, and, well, a whole lot of other Muppet things. President Business has asked us, the three greatest television characters in the history of, television, to host this year's Christmas show, presented by Octan, the studio behind classics like Where Are My Pants? We hope you all enjoy the show, have some laughs, and share the spirit of the season. Well said, Mickey. This show will be divided into 4 hilarious and amusing Christmas sketches. Kermit, Mickey, and I won't be in any of them. We'll just be introducing them as we go. But I'm sure you'll enjoy them because they're still fun. Our first sketch will be based on the classic poem by Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, which we previously did at Warner Brothers in Tiny Toon Adventures. It has also been previously parodied in The Simpsons, with Homer Simpson as the lead role. And in this sketch, Homer Simpson will be the lead role again. Although the poem was written as scary, we've tried to make it as non-scary as possible, as Christmas is not the time to be afraid. Remember, God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing ye dismay. Well, enjoy!
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Excuse me, why is that guy narrating this sketch? He doesn't sound a thing like me.
Please stick to the script, Mr. Simpson.
Ugh, lousy robot filmmakers.
While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
'Tis some visitor,
I muttered.
tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more.
Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the last Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here for evermore. The silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating,
'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, this it is and nothing more.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispering word.
Lenore, tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's otherworldly shore.
Quoth the raven,
Nevermore. We had to get the same guy.
This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the girl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press, nevermore. But the raven standing lonely on the studded floor spoke only that one word, as if her soul in that one word she did outpour. Nothing farther than she uttered, not a cape, then she fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered,
Other friends have flown before. On the morrow she will leave me, as my hopes have flown before.
Then the girl said,
Nevermore. I don't know who's more annoying, you or Bart. At least in your last Raven parody, Bart was an actual Raven.
Please stick to the script, Mr. Simpson and Miss Raven.
Sorry. Be that word our sign of parting, friend or foe.
I shrieked up starting,
Get thee back into the tempest and the night's otherworldly shore. Leave no magic as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Get yourself out of my door. Take thy cloak from out of my heart, and take thy form straight out my door.
quoth the raven.
Nevermore. So...
And the raven, never fleeting, still is standing, still is sitting, on the studded grey of greys and particularly lumpy floor, and her eyes have all the seeming of a poor one that is dreaming.
Dreaming of a not-so-white Christmas. I can hear you, you know. Huh? Don't!
And the lamplight o'er her streaming throws her shadows through each door, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.
Let's hope the next sketch is a lot cheerier than this. And if it is, leave me out of it.